What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So I am filming this just a day or two late. I'm filming this on January 2nd, and today I actually wanted to go ahead and wrap up my project pans from 2022. We are officially in 2023 now, and I feel like it is time to wrap these babies up and continue to really think on what I want to do in the year of 2023. So let's go ahead and keep the order that I originally showcased them when I was doing the updates. So for today, I'm going to be updating you guys on my makeup project pan. If you are unfamiliar with my project pans that I had been doing last year on my channel, basically this is a collection of products that I wanted to filter out of my collection for one reason or another. Sometimes they were old, sometimes I just really loved the product and I just really wanted to focus on it. There were different goals for each product. Sometimes I just wanted to hit pan, which is to literally just see the bottom of the product, and other times I literally wanted to finish the product completely. Throughout this video, when it comes to my update, I will go ahead and tell you guys the goal of the product, what my feelings on the product, etc., etc. And then at the end, I will tell you guys my accomplishment. I will show you guys whether I did it or whether I didn't. Right now on the screen, I'm going to tell you guys the current amount of products that I have currently hit my goal for this particular product. If I remember correctly, it is actually 28 items, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And in the end of my last video, I said I wanted to hit my goal for 2 more products to end that project, or this particular project, finishing or completing my goals for 30 separate individual products, which I think is a phenomenal accomplishment, and we'll see if I got to that goal. So yeah, if you are interested about this project pan, let's just get into it. And really quickly, I did want to mention that I did record this face tutorial. I don't know what's going to be going up first, so please just bear with me. But if it is up, I will have it down below for you all. So as always, let's just go in order of application. And first is my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip primer, and I've had this in the project pretty much for a full year. On and off, I've been testing out other primers, but this has predominantly been the primer of the year for me. I really do enjoy this primer. This primer does really well, in my opinion, with having any form of foundation, whether it is radiant, matte, etc., really stick to my skin. So that's what I've enjoyed about this primer. I feel like because I finally got my skincare routine in the best light, and so that my foundation doesn't necessarily break up as quickly, because the oily sections of my skin aren't nearly as oily as they were at one point. This has really been the only primer that I need to use. As you can see, I did actually finally put a new dash for this product, although I still have quite the issue, I feel like, with just getting this to move up. I don't really know what's going on with this, but I am still enjoying the product. I'm getting quite a bit of use out of it. So yeah, unfortunately I did not hit my goal, which was to finish this product up, but I'm very, very happy with the progress that I made in this particular project for this product. Next, we have foundation, and the foundation that I have in this project is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in 440. This is actually my second bottle of this particular product, and I finished it. I'm very, very happy to say that I finished it. This was definitely a product that I felt is going to be a long amount of time for me to get it. I know if you look in the back, you can see like a section of product, but I can't get it to pump up. And with this particular product, no. So I'm very, very happy to say that I completed my goal for this particular product. It is a perfectly fine foundation. For me though, I don't prefer matte finishes as much as I used to. I definitely prefer something that is a little bit more skin-like, radiant, and that particular foundation does not provide me that type of finish. I could have mixed it with like maybe my Danessa Myricks Glow Drops or something to that effect to get that finish, but to be quite honest, I didn't think about it, and also the Danessa Myricks Glow Drops kind of deepens up foundations, but regardless, that is something that I'm happy to have finished, and now we are one closer to my unofficial new goal of finishing 30. Next, we have concealer. This was a new product that I literally picked up in the year of 2022. So I never expected to really finish this product. I just wanted to get use out of it. And I definitely have. I definitely feel like I've gotten a decent amount of use out of it. There is the beginning of, see the potential to see pan. If I really do wiggle around the wand in the compact, I can now start to slowly see pan, but it's not enough that I can see it without kind of doing that product. I never, like I said, expected to see pan, so I'm happy with my usage. This will probably be rotated out and just put back into my normal collection, but I'm very, very happy to have gotten the use out of it that I did in 2022. Next, let's talk about cream bronzer. The cream bronzer that I've had in this project for only 2 months is from ABH. This is the cream bronzer in hazelnut. I unofficially kind of added this at the very end just because this was my favorite cream bronzer, and I wanted to see if I could hit pan in such a short amount of time. I was not able to, but I'm still very, very happy with the usage that I have in this particular product. This is a new bronzer to me. I do believe I picked this up in 2022. So I got all of this use that you can see in this year. So I'm still very happy with the amount of use, even though I did not hit pan in this particular product. Next, for powder, I had the translucent powder from Too Faced, and this is in their Peach Perfect range. My goal was to actually finish this product by the end of 2022. Unfortunately, I was not able to meet that goal. I still have quite a bit of product. It pretty much looks like I did not use anything this past month, even though I did use powder. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed, but not truly, honestly, if we're getting down to the weeds of it. I've gotten so much use out of that product this past year, and I will probably continue to really focus on it in the beginning of this year until I finish it up, because I am kind of over that product, if you will. When it comes to loose powders, for me, I kind of put them in projects, or I focus on them when I'm tired of them being in my collection. I only have, I think, one more loose powder. It's not a category that I think I'm gonna get maybe any more full sizes of, because once I want to like target it out, I want it out. And these full sizes, it takes some time to really get through them. But either way, I'm very, very happy with the product, and I'm happy with the usage that I made with that particular product. Coming in next, let's talk about the powder products that I use for bronzer. The first product that I use is actually from the Sephora brand. This is their Micro Smooth Powder in Deep. I'm very happy with the amount of use. As you can see, I pretty much have it almost there where there is no more dome left. And that shows how much use I've gotten out of this particular product. In the last, like I would say half, if not third of the year, I have been combining this with the True Bronzer that I have in this project, and it's worked out perfectly. So I'm very, very happy to have found a use for this product. Am I necessarily going to like continue to use this product in that manner at the beginning of 2023? Not sure, but I'm just very happy that I now have a use for it to kind of get it out of my collection. Along with that, I had the ColourPop Bits and Pieces bronzer, and I did hit pan. It's a very small amount of pan for me, especially when it comes to this bronzer, but a lot of this actual product is very, very thin amount of product, so I could see the pan expanding very quickly with this particular product. Once again, I don't know if I'm going to really focus on this product at the beginning of the year, but I'm just very happy to have gotten a lot of use out of both of these products together as my bronzing combination in the year of 2022. To finish up the cheek products, I have the blush that I have been battling all year, and this was the NARS Liberté blush. Unfortunately, the blush won. I did not hit pan, but at the end of the day, I'm just so happy with the amount of progress and the amount of use that I got out of this particular blush. That shows me that I truly don't need as many blushes as I currently have, but it's all good. So yeah, I'm very happy with the amount of use, not necessarily happy with the progress, if that makes any sense. Alrighty, let's jump to brows. In brows, I had the NYX Brow Glue in the shade Clear or Translucent. I don't know which My goal for this particular product was to finish it up. I did not finish it up. There's still quite a bit of product here, which isn't unsurprising. I don't use a lot of product to really set my brows. This is no longer my favorite brow glue, and because of that reason, I'm actually thinking about not targeting this product in whichever manner I decide to target products in 2023, because I don't love it. I don't love it. So we'll see what happens with that. Then I actually had two brow pencils in the project because of the shades. I had the micro pencil from NYX in ash brown, and there's actually no more product left in this product. I'm very, very happy to say that. Even though I wasn't using it as its own brow color, I was able to actually get through this product. So that's very exciting. And then the other brow pencil that I had in the project was from Rowan, and this is in the shade Dark. Now, I knew that this was going to be a long haul product just because of the little amount of area that I can actually use this in my brows. And for that reason, I actually think that I'm going to declutter this and actually give this to somebody else. There is no enjoyment at all with me using this brow pencil, and I only spent $5. I hope that if I declutter it to somebody else, they can get use out of it. I just got to see if I can find the other cap so they can at least get the product somewhat whole. So yeah, interesting on those brow pencil products, and it'll be interesting to see what I target in 2023. As for lip products, the lip liner, I had this is the MAC Aaliyah lip liner in Nevermore. I was targeting this mainly because I had let this sit in my collection and I hadn't really used it at all. I wanted to get some tangible scene use, and I've been able to do that. Now, the goal of finishing this, surprisingly, I wasn't able to do that. I think it was because of the color. This comes off as more of a deep berry on my skin tone, which is not exactly what I use a lot of. So I didn't get a lot of use out of this in this grand scheme of things when we're comparing it to the other lip pencils that I have used this year and previous years. That said, I still got a decent amount of use out of it, and for that I am very happy. This will probably be going back into my collection, and hopefully I can target this when I get into that deep berry, dark berry lip zone. But for right now, I'm just really enjoying neutral lips, so yeah, this hasn't been getting as much use as it could be. Then we have two more color pigment lip products. First was from Marc Jacobs, and this is the lipstick in Editrix. As I've said time and time again, I got this from TJ Maxx for God only knows how cheap, and I've had this for years. I unfortunately was not able to meet my goal, which was to finish this up, but I am very happy with the amount of use that I got this past year. If I hadn't put this in the project, I would have never gotten the amount of use that I did. I'm not very far off from finishing it, but I just don't feel the urge to keep this. It is quite old, so this is actually going to be thrown away and decluttered. And then the last lip product that I had in this project is from Lime Crime. This is their Plushie in Milk Tea. There is significant use in this product to the point where I did not scrape this at all, and I could see pan in quite a few areas on this product, which means I got a good amount of use in it. That is really, really good. At the beginning of the project, I wasn't getting a lot of use out of it, and I just decided to keep it in there just to see if I could. And I decided I was starting, and then I began to kind of experiment with lip color combinations. And so I was getting more use out of this product, and I'm just very, very happy that I kept this in the project and I kept this in my collection overall. This will definitely be staying in my collection. This is a very, very comfortable liquid lipstick in my opinion. Very, very happy to have that product. And then the last product I'm pretty sure that was in my project is actually from Milk Makeup again, and this is their Hydro Grip setting spray. I don't have much setting spray left, but because I was alternating and trying and testing out other setting sprays throughout the year, I didn't get as much use out of this product as I thought I genuinely could. That said, I do like this setting spray, although to me it's not a holy grail. I haven't really found my holy grail setting spray, but I am excited to finish this baby up and to get it out of my collection. So, if I'm thinking correctly, I have hit 30 products that I met my goal at. Today I finished my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, and I also finished my NYX brow pencil. So I am very happy overall with this project, with the amount of products that I was able to use up and hit my goals at. There are quite a few products here that maybe I didn't hit my goal, but I got significant use out of them. And so for me, that was the end all kind of overall arching lesson that I learned with my Project Pan in 2022. Although I didn't hit maybe all of the things that I wanted, I still got a lot of things in and out of my collection, but also just got a lot of use out of so many products. So I'll be taking that into perspective in my ideology going into 2023. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. I really wanted to kind of do these finale videos first before I really sat down to think about it. But I'm going to take this first week to truly think about it because I don't know what I'm going to do. I might not Project Pan this year. This year might be just a shop my stash year. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to seeing it and I can't wait to see what happens. So yeah, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.